Hi there. Sometimes things don't go exactly the way we would like them to go, and the question is, how does that affect us? Mindfulness is very much about being able to take what comes our way and to more effectively and optimally relate to it. In a moment, I'm going to show you a video of the morning sunrise. It was something that I was looking forward to recording to share with you, and then something happened along the way that you could say got in the way. So take a few moments, watch the few minutes of the sunrise, take a few slow, deep breaths. Let it be a mindfulness practice, a few moments of mindfulness. And then on the other end of it, I'll come back and we'll talk about what happened. So as you can see, just as the sunrise was about to unfold in its most majestic form, this woman walks across the path. Not only walks across the path, but stops, stoops down, stands right there in the middle, and then continues on her merry way. So let's parse this because there's a couple of different ways that one could relate to this experience. As I've shared with you before, Sharon Salzberg says that mindfulness is being able to tell the difference between what's happening and the story that we tell ourselves about what's happening. And I think our well-being is very much caught in between those two places that we can find ourselves. So on the one hand, I could say she ruined it. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Just as the sun's about to rise, she ruined it. How could she do that? How rude, how thoughtless. It's not going to feel so good. May not even lead to such kind behavior on my part if I were to want to do something about that. And that's one perspective I could take. Another is a little bit more enlightened. Oh, well, these things happen. You can't get everything perfect. There's always tomorrow. And that's helpful. And as you can imagine, I would probably feel a little differently about that. And that's also a valid perspective. Another perspective might be, how interesting, how nice. This woman is in the morning taking her dogs, because you might have seen the tops of their heads or the little tip of their tails, walking on the beach to share the beautiful sunrise, the fresh ocean breeze, the sound of the ocean for herself, for her dogs to be together. What a nice thing. And then one step further, perhaps, how grateful, how appreciative am I to even be able to live at a time and a place to be able to in the morning get up, walk downstairs and be on the beach. and to have this other human being share this experience with me, and to have her precious friends and pets be there with her, so that we're all there enjoying this extraordinary happening that's been happening for billions of years, and it will presumably happen for billions more years. And here we are, we have this opportunity, this precious opportunity, to be there for it in connection, and to be a little bit more fully alive and present for this extraordinary life that we're living. So today, should you find yourself with something not going quite the way you'd like it to, someone not doing exactly what you'd like them to, there's a range of ways that we can respond. Also, I could add that I could have actually tried to flag her down and say, hey, would you mind walking around this camera? And I could have probably given her those cues, and she probably would have done it. So you could even see it as a failure to communicate. I could have been a little bit more present and communicate a little bit more effectively and make a request, and she might well have honored it. So perhaps today, when something isn't going exactly the way you'd like it to, you can, with that momentary realization that there's a difference between what's taking place, a woman walking across the beach with her puppies, and the story that we're telling ourselves about what's taking place, and that can range far and wide, that there's a space with which to be more effective and to be more at ease in those moments. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care.